What's up, guys? This is Star Road Warrior here to do a very special sort of video. I've never done one of these before, so it's extremely out of character. What I want to do is, for anybody that knows, today is a Nintendo Direct, new Nintendo Direct for the 14th of January. Uh, it's finally came out at a time that's somewhat decent for me. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning. Usually I'm like in bed still asleep at this time, so I like really tired right now. But I'm a true Nintendo fan. I'm up. I'm fixing to watch this direct. It's about to happen in about 9 or 10 minutes. But before that, I want to kind of give my predictions of what I think will happen during this direct, or what I kind of hope to see. Uh, I hope to see probably is going to be so far outlandish that it's going to seem so ridiculous. But anyway, uh, I haven't really had that much influences from other videos or websites that like try to predict what's going to happen. But uh, anyway, we'll see what will happen. Let's get kind of the really obvious moments that I think is going to happen. Excuse me. I'm really tired, so I'm sorry. uh, of course, this direct's going to be talking about games that are coming out for the Wii U and 3DS in the spring, which for me, the spring is kind of like March to May. So, um, games have been kind of talked about that's going to be released in those March to May kind of days. Uh, First off, is the Kirby Rainbow Curse for the Wii U will get a release date. Um, I think Japan's getting theirs in the next couple of weeks, so a Western release date will fall in those March to May kind of days, because that's kind of like what happened with the Kirby Triple Deluxe last year. Was it came out in January in Japan, and then I think it was May for the Kirby that everybody else saw it. Um, Mario Maker, I think, will come out. They'll talk a little bit more about that. Maybe show off some new features, or show off how the share feature will work. Like if you upload a level, here's what it looks like when you go to share it. You can download other people's levels, that kind of stuff. Be sort of like if anybody has played Little Big Planet, you have your tutorial and creation mode on one part, and then the share and play online on the second part of the game. So that's how I think it'll be similar to be. Uh, I'm trying to think of what else. There was the Operation Steam. I'm sure will come out sometime in the spring. So I'll probably talk about that a little bit. Probably the biggest one that'll come out in the springtime will be Majora's Mask. There's been some rumors that it'll be February 13th, which is extremely early. I actually thought that it might come out in March, but there's been some rumors that it might come out February 13th, along with the new Nintendo 3DS, which this, if they announce it in this direct, will be the first official time that anybody in the North America really knows about it. I mean, Japan's had it since no, October 3rd, when actually it may have been earlier than that. But Japan's had it for a while. Then Australia got it, which was odd to me that Australia got it before the European release, or it was released in Europe. Um, I always kind of thought that Australia and Europe, their release date on everything was about the same, but it seems that, and I apologize if I'm like 100% wrong with this, but it seems like Australia is now doing their own thing. Like it used to be like the PAL region, and I hope that I'm right when say this, that it was always like Europe, the European countries, and New Zealand, Australia was the PAL region, or that's what it seemed like to me. And then now it seems like you have your European region and then your Australia New Zealand region. So it seems like they're doing their own separate thing now. But anyway, that's besides the point. We'll get some news on the new Nintendo 3DS for the Western audience, North America. Like I said, that'll be our first official release or announcement for that for the North America. So that's pretty good. But I've got this one that I've had for a while, so I don't know if I want to get the new 3DS, but if I do, this one's going in storage for safekeeping. I've got that. I also have that in case there's something that they say after this direct you can download it or whatever. Because usually that's how some of these directs have been working. They say you can download this for free after the direct is over with. I got the Wii U ready too. Speaking of downloads, the Smash Brothers. Smash Brothers. This is it. This is it. I can feel it. I feel like they are fixing to announce a trailer for Mewtwo, because Mewtwo is coming in the spring, and this is the perfect time to announce a full trailer for Mewtwo. I also think that they are going to talk about they announced like the tournament mode and the Miiverse stage, and they haven't said anything since the games came out. So I feel like it's going to say like as soon as this direct is over with, you can download the update for Smash that'll release tournament mode and the Miiverse stage, and then Mewtwo you can download in the spring, which is March, April, whatever. So I'm excited for that. That's what I'm really excited. As far as anything else download wise, I don't think. I know other DLCs that Hyrule Warriors has a DLC that's coming out pretty soon. I think it may come out in February. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know if they'll talk about that. There's also the last Mario Kart DLC, but that doesn't come out till May, so I doubt they'll talk about that. They will. I feel like they'll talk about games that'll have amiibo functionality, like the Captain Toad that just came out. They might announce some more amiibos. Speaking of amiibos, got my gang on here. They might announce some game-specific amiibos. Maybe one for Captain Toad, maybe one for Yoshi's Woolly World. But I don't think they're going to do any more Smash Brothers amiibos after the third wave of them that comes out in February. Ooh, this is about to start. Let's see here. I'm getting my web pages set up so I can keep talking. Hopefully it's still working while I'm talking. Yeah. Come on, where you at? Where you at? Okay. Okay, it's working. Good. Alright, I got my... You can't see it, but I got my recording stuff over here and the Nintendo Direct over there. And it's starting. Here we go. Okay. Nice little intro. I do like that. That's a nice intro.
Hello, everyone.
Howdy.
I'm Satoru Iwata from Nintendo.
Yes, you are.
This is the first Nintendo Direct of 2015.
Really?
And I would like to wish you all the best for this brand new year.
Happy New Year.
First, please take a look at this video.
It is Samurais. Pegasus. I wonder if this is Shin Megami versus Fire Emblem. No. Oh. It don't look like it. Yeah, I kind of get that feeling from it. Is this Devil's Third? No. What is it? It is. It's Fire Emblem. A new Fire Emblem. Huh. Yeah, see, that's really unexpected because I figured they would do Codename Steam for a new Fire Emblem. I did enjoy Fire Emblem Awakening, so I'm definitely going to try this out whenever it comes out. For 3DS, of course. I hope that's not too loud. Latest in the Fire Emblem series. Oh, they don't have a title for it. They're just the latest in the Fire Emblem series.
The latest title in the Fire Emblem series will come to Nintendo 3DS. This game is developed by the same team as Fire Emblem Awakening, and just like in that game, the character design for this new title will be by Mr. Kozaki Yusuke. However, the game content itself is completely new. Mr. Shin Kibayashi, a well-known comic book writer, joined the team to generate a unique atmosphere for this title. The Fire Emblem series has always asked players to make lots of small choices that affect the world as they know it, from conversation choices to battle tactics. In this new
The
game,
interface looks
you
a
will
lot
make
like
even
Awakening,
bigger choices,
but
and the effect
I'm
of
sure it'll
these
play a
choices
lot
on
different.
the world will be greater than ever. It is a game that will include brand new challenges, the likes of which have never been seen in the series up until now.
It's weird how it goes. It goes
I would
straight to
like
battle
to
and
talk
straight back
about
without
a puzzle
stopping.
game that has been very popular in Japan and is now coming to Europe and North America. Please take a look at this video.
So what do we got here? Puzzle Dragon Z. Puzzle and Dragon Z. I saw a video where somebody had posted Puzzle and Dragon, like Super Mario Edition. Up here it is. Yep. Puzzle and Dragon Super Mario Edition. You know. It's not something I would pick up, but it does look pretty interesting. I do like this music. Sorry. May 2015. So that's right in the area that I said.
Puzzle and Dragons is a puzzle game
Puzzle and
series
Dragons.
which features RPG and strategy elements. In this game, you can customize
I will say this: whoever
and go on
helped
adventures
Mr.
in
Iwata
dungeons.
with his English has done a
You
really
will
good
fly
job, because
colorful orbs across the
any
cutscene
other
until
kind
three
of
or more
Japanese
adjacent to attack foes.
developers that's learned
And
English
in this Super
has
Mario
have
Bros. Edition,
horrible
you play
English,
as Mario,
but
questioning
Mr.
through
Iwata
a
has
familiar
really
world
good
to save
English.
Princess Peach from Bowser. You can form a party of beloved Mushroom Kingdom citizens like Mario, Luigi, and Toad, or even Bowser buddies like Koopa Troopa and Goomba.
But
and
no
they'll level up
no Bowser
as they
Kids though.
age. Both the games you saw in the video,
Speaking of that, I
Puzzle
wonder
and
if they're trying
Dragon
to like.
3 and
No,
Puzzle
let
and
me
Dragon Super Mario
let me
Bros.
stop me there.
Edition will be
I was gonna
available
say, I
as
wonder if they're
one
trying to like get rid
package
of Bowser
in May.
Jr., but then again, it was Bowser Jr.
Next,
that was
I
added
would
to
like to
Smash.
introduce a new game to you for the first time, Pokemon Shuffle. This puzzle game is available from Nintendo eShop and you can start playing it for free. You make
Okay.
matches of the same 3 or more Pokemon to clear them from the screen and finish stages. In Pokemon Shuffle, there is a limit on how many moves you can make in each battle. You must deal damage effectively and reduce the HP of the wild Pokemon to 0 in the number of moves you have available to finish
See,
the stage.
this is just like the
Each
Puzzle and
Pokemon
Dragons.
has a type and level. You can battle more effectively by collecting many Pokemon and making them stronger. Some Pokemon Mega Evolve and are able to remove many other Pokemon from the screen in one go. In Pokemon Shuffle, you start with 5 Hertz and you use 1 up every time you battle. Run out
Okay,
and
that's
you
why
will
it's
need
free.
to wait before you can battle again.
It's doing
Over
the
time,
iPhone
your
free
heart
puzzle
will build
games.
up
You can
and
only
you'll be
play 5
able to
times in a
play
row,
them.
and then you gotta
You
either
can also keep
buy-
playing by using items obtained through regular gameplay
buy items
or
or
purchased with Nintendo eShop plans. In
pass.
addition, there are also various other items which can come in handy during battle and which can also be available through regular gameplay or through in-game purchase.
I forgot to mention this video, the direct itself is supposed to be like 46 minutes long. I don't know if I'm going to keep my reaction video to the full length or cut out a lot of dead space
Now,
if there
let's
is.
move on to Wii U.
Wii U, here we go.
Please take a look at this. There are some Wii software icons on the Wii U menu. These icons are for Wii Disc titles that have been reproduced as downloadable software for Wii U.
What?
And you can start each game directly from the Wii U menu without first going into Wii mode. Wii U's backwards compatibility with Wii was developed by switching the hardware function to Wii mode. Because of this, in the past, we couldn't distribute Wii Disc software for download on Wii U. Now that we can reproduce Wii Disc software on Wii U, we can make these titles available to download. And some of the Wii games that were compatible with Wii Classic Controller can be played.
So now you can buy Wii games on the Wii U.
Gamepad too.
Yay!
The Wii console
I mean,
has
I got all my
an
Wii games
extensive software
still,
catalog.
but
But Wii U owners may not have had the chance to play some Wii games.
yeah, that's what I'm
even
trying.
if they were interested in playing them when those titles were first released. We hope these new possibilities will allow Wii U owners to enjoy these Wii games more easily.
That's good, I
Super
guess.
Mario Galaxy 2 will be available shortly after this presentation. Punch-Out will be available on January 22nd, with Metroid Prime Trilogy arriving on January 29th.
That's good,
At launch,
but
these 3 titles will be available for half price for 1 week after their release dates. We also plan
yeah, I
to
got all those
release
games.
more Wii titles on Nintendo eShop for Wii U.
That's, I mean, like he said, if no one had a
That's
chance
all
for it,
from
that's
me.
good.
Let's pass it over to Bill Trinan from Nintendo of America for some more news. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Iwata. Let's get
Oh,
things
Bill.
rolling with Kirby and the Rainbow Curse.
Yep,
In this
here we go.
clever Kirby game, guiding the mighty Puffball through treacherous stages isn't your only goal. There are tons of collectibles to find in every stage, including hidden treasure chests. Touch one to see what prize you get, like songs to listen to or in-game figurines. Some treasure
Amiibo.
chests are really hard to find, especially considering that you have a limited amount of ink to draw rainbow ropes with. If you run out, Kirby may find himself in a tight spot. Levels like Blue Sky Palace have no ground, so run out of ink, and you'll meet an ill fate. But it's all worth it for those figurines. You can take in their glory from different angles in the figurine showcase. Hey, those kind of look like amiibo. Speaking of, there's plenty to do with amiibo in Kirby and the Rainbow Curse.
Of course.
Once per day, you can touch Select Amiibo to the Wii U gamepad controller to power up Kirby.
Select
Tapping
amiibos
the
as
Kirby
in 3.
Amiibo to the gamepad will let you use his Star Dash whenever you want, without having to collect 100 stars like usual. Likewise, you can get a matching hat from the King DDD Amiibo, plus 6 health bars instead of the normal 4. And if you get the Meta Knight hat by using his Amiibo, your Kirby's tap dash speed will increase, allowing him to plow through weaker enemies. Kirby and the Rainbow Curse will roll onto store shelves and into the Nintendo eShop for Wii U on February 20th, 2015. While we're talking about Amiibo, the release of the next wave of Super Smash Bros. Amiibo is right around the corner. Look for 11 new Amiibo to hit store shelves in February. And I've got some exciting news. We're ready to announce a whole new wave of Super Smash Bros. Series Amiibo.
I didn't think
This
they would do
next
that.
wave will include Robin,
Robin,
Lucina
yes!
from Fire Emblem, Pac-Man, Mario, Ness from Earthbound, and Charizard. You'll start to see them appear in stores this spring.
I was
But
waiting
Super
for
Smash
Robin.
Brothers
I
isn't
really
the only
was.
series that will receive Amiibo. I'm excited to announce that a new Super Mario series of Amiibo will say hello to the world on March 20th. This lineup includes Mario, Luigi, Peach, Yoshi, Bowser, and, for the first time, Toad. And they'll be launching alongside a new game that will take Amiibo to the next level,
Mario Party 10.
Mario Party 10. You may have noticed some of these characters also appeared in the Super Smash Bros. Series of Amiibo. Well,
Yeah.
regardless which version of character you buy, they'll function exactly the same way. Check
that's
in at
good.
the address on screen as we update this list, so you can find out which Amiibo are compatible with
Amiibo
which
slash
games.
compatibility.
Mario Party 10 includes 3 different modes of Mario Party gameplay. The traditional party mode, the Bowser Party mode we introduced at E3, and a new mode called Amiibo Party. In this mode, you can touch a compatible Amiibo to the Wii U gamepad to use that Amiibo as a game piece while playing on a special board related to that
It
character.
shows
For example, on a
Rosalina.
Mario board, you might encounter an event where you use a mushroom to suddenly grow, or collect coins while defeating your rivals. On the Luigi map, you might have to suck up your rival's stars and coins using the Poltergust. Each character has a special trait, so there's a lot of fun to be had on the different boards. You can also select one token to assign to your Amiibo for use while playing. Deciding which item to bring along might just be the key to your victory, so choose wisely.
I
The
see
game will work
Rosalina
with
a lot.
9 different Amiibo: Mario, Luigi, Peach, Toad, Yoshi, Bowser, Rosalina and Luma, Donkey Kong, and Wario.
Those last 3 are from the Smash
If you
Brothers
decide to
series.
use your Super Smash Bros. Amiibo in Mario Party 10, you will need to erase that figure's Smash Bros. Amiibo data.
Ooh.
Mario
No,
Party 10 will be
I
available
won't do
in
that.
stores and on the Nintendo eShop for Wii U March 20th.
The same time as
You have
Kirby.
to have an Amiibo to play Amiibo Party, so we'll also be offering a limited number of special bundles at select retailers, which will include the Mario Amiibo from the Super Mario series I mentioned earlier.
That's pretty cool.
Another game that will use one of the new Amiibo from the Super Mario series is Captain Toad
Captain
Treasure
Toad.
Tracker, which was released last year. The Toad Amiibo from the Super Mario Bros. Line will be compatible with that game.
What will it
When
do?
you tap the Toad Amiibo on your Wii U gamepad, Pixel Toad will appear in a stage and hide from the player, waiting to be found hide-and-seek style. An update will add this function to Captain Toad Treasure Tracker on March 20th, the same day the Toad Amiibo becomes available. Next, let's
That
switch
wasn't
over
very
to another
exciting.
Wii U title coming in 2015, Splatoon.
Splatoon. I'm excited for this game a lot.
Splatoon is an action-packed shooting game where you play as squid-like inklings that can transform into humanoid characters and mark their enemies' territory with ink. We've already announced a 4-on-4 online multiplayer mode and a single-player mode. But
Now
this
the
time
two.
we'd like to tell you about the Inkling central hub that connects all the game modes together. When you
Oh,
first start up the
wow.
game, you'll land in this plaza area. Inklings who are sent here via Miiverse will be walking around, and you can communicate with them.
It's like Nintendo Land, except
The tower you see right
Skidden.
now is an important landmark. Enter the tower, and you can play the online multiplayer mode with other Inklings from around the world. You may have
Cool.
already noticed, but each Inkling is equipped with their own weapon and outfit. Equipment can be purchased at the shopping center with in-game money you earn by playing multiplayer mode. At the shopping center,
This is
there's
really,
a weapon
really
shop
cool.
run by a militaristic crab, and a headgear shop where a shy sea anemone is working as a store clerk. There's also a clothing shop and a shoe shop. You can switch equipment you've
There's
purchased
a lot
at
of
any time in the
customization
plaza.
for this game. That's really,
For
really good.
weapons, you select a set of 3 at a time. Your go-to weapon of choice for dealing with most enemies is, of course, your main weapon. You'll also have a backup sub-weapon to help create diversions or block your enemy's path. And for special occasions, you'll have a weapon that can be charged up to inflict major damage, your special weapon.
Tornado gun. I do like that.
Depending on your setup, you'll have to adjust your strategy. You can also modify your character's stats, such as strength and speed, by choosing the right gear for your head, clothes, and shoes. Different players will respond to different styles of custom outfits, so if you want, you can focus on your looks rather than your strategy. You can also check out other Inklings outfits and equipment in the plaza too, so it's a good place to get inspired. Try entering a battle with new clothes and equipment. You may just discover a new way to fight.
That's
Splatoon
like that's
will be
really
available
exciting. I
in
do like
stores
that.
and on the Nintendo eShop for Wii U this May.
May. Yes.
Thanks to Hyrule Warriors, Wii U owners are already fighting hordes of enemies as Link, Impa, Darunia, and tons of other beloved Zelda characters.
Who's we getting this
But
time?
there's another Zelda game on the way to Nintendo 3DS, The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D. So in honor of that game, we have some new downloadable content on the way for Hyrule Warriors.
What is it?
Tingle
Tingle.
is ready for action. Just be glad he's on your side.
Oh my
His main weapon
god,
is his
Tingle.
balloons, but he'll also attack enemies with a giant wallet full of rupees, his Kululimpa dance, and even a fatal kiss of death. As for young Link, his main weapon is the Kokiri sword, but he also comes
young
equipped
Link.
with the Fierce Didi's mask, allowing him to briefly transform and unleash powerful special attacks. Both of these characters are included in the Majora's Mask pack, which also comes with a new adventure mode map and
course
3
it does.
additional costumes when it becomes available
Skull
on February
Kid.
5th. Stay tuned for more information.
One of them is Skull Kid.
Next,
for,
we have a new trailer for Monolith
I'm
Soft's
guessing
next
Link.
title, Xenoblade Chronicles X, that showcases various locations from around planet Mira. Please take a look.
地球を後にし
Xenoblade
放浪の
Chronicles
旅に出て
X.
2年ついに異星文明の追
I
撃
never
部隊
played
に
the
見つかってし
original
まった
or
ん
the
です
Xenoblade Chronicles. If they ever announce the new Nintendo 3DS with Xenoblade Chronicle, I will get it.
未知の惑星の重力につかま
But
り
they haven't
船体を
yet.
崩壊させながら
But we're only like
墜落
20
してい
minutes
き
in,
ました
so we still got another 26 minutes to go. I will say this game looks absolutely amazing. I don't know the lore of Xenoblade Chronicles. I'm not even going to pretend I do, but I'm guessing this takes place a long time after the original. Xenoblade Chronicles X, I think, takes place a long time after Xenoblade Chronicles, because the only thing I know about Xenoblade is Shulk, and I haven't seen anything about Shulk in this game. But anyway, this looks absolutely amazing. Really, really vast, open map to explore. Looks like you can go anywhere. They love showing off this map, I swear. At least the character looks like he moves relatively fast. Because that's the one thing that I've kind of gotten really mad about open world games is the character walks way too slow, or it just takes a long time to traverse the area.
地球人類最後の一人を仲間に迎えた
He's the
私
most
たちは
Japanese looking guy ever.
この未開の惑星ミラで生きていく決意を固めました
United States. Let's not forget that.
Stay tuned for more information on Xenoblade Chronicles X in the near future. At last year's E3, we announced a new game for Wii U. Its name, Mario vs. Donkey Kong Tipping Stars, is
I don't
centered
remember
on an
that.
important new feature. Now, there's a new way to enjoy the puzzling, toy-guiding touch gameplay that fans love. As with previous games in the series, you can create your own levels and then share them with other players online. But now, you can reward the people who make your favorite levels using the all-new tipping system. As you beat levels, you can earn up to 3 stars based on your performance. Then you can cash in those stars to earn new parts for level creation. So if you like a level someone built, tip them some stars sometime. That way, they'll be able to create even more imaginative levels using the stars you tipped them. For the first time, alongside the Wii U game, we'll also be releasing the game on Nintendo 3DS.
Huh.
Both of these download titles will be available for purchase directly from the Nintendo eShop. And we plan on giving anyone who buys the Wii U game a free download code for the game on Nintendo 3DS, and vice versa. So now you can play the game on your system of choice, or even share levels between versions of the game through Miiverse, which is built directly into the game. Mario
That's
vs.
cool and
Donkey
all,
Kong
but
Tipping
I'm
Stars is
not
available
into
exclusively
those
through
kind
the
of
Nintendo
games,
eShop
so
on Wii U and Nintendo 3DS, March 5th.
March 5.
Now, here's a quick look at some great games coming to Wii U and Nintendo 3DS
Indie
from
developers.
some of our development partners.
Oh no, it's not. Unless Bandai Namco is indie.
新しいプロジェクトを立ち上げました4人で協力しながらさまざまな世界観のマップを攻略していくアクションゲームです
Four-player co-op options.
罠を解除しながら敵を蹴散らして、お宝を強奪してくるというのが基本的なゲーム
I wish you could see this. Collect traps. No, or something like that. Collect traps. Collect treasure. Disarm trap. There we go. Free to download and start playing. It shows like 4 characters and they look like they are from Tekken.
タイトル名や発売日などはお伝えできませんが、仮想プロジェクトトレジャーという名前で絶賛開発中です。ぜひ楽しみに待っててく
He
ださい。
can't say the name or release date, except it's called Project Treasure. Those characters look like they're from Tekken, though. Like, it really did look like Tekken characters.
Thank you, Mr. Harada. This title is being developed exclusively for Wii U. Please wait for further updates from Bandai Namco Entertainment. In Elliot Quest, you'll explore an open world filled with hidden secrets and powerful guardians that can help you cure Elliot's curse of immortality. Adventure through dungeons as you collect
Is that really a
abilities and
curse?
spells while questing to defeat 16 unique bosses and unlock multiple endings. With a unique and innovative gameplay and beautiful puzzles, Black delighted the press, the players, and many judges, scoring itself international prizes.
I remember
It's
this.
a game about imagination, curiosity, and experimenting that has even been exhibited in museums. And now on Wii U, you'll be able to immerse yourself in a meditative game of Black on your TV or off-screen with the gamepad. It's all about bringing your paintings and your imagination to life with the touch of your finger. With its cartoon graphics and touch controls, Citizens of Earth has a modern look and feel, but at heart, it's a retro Japanese-style RPG from Eden
I remember
Industries
this.
and
They
Atlas USA.
said it was something like
Players take on the role of Vice President of Earth. Yes,
Earthbound
you
or
heard
something
that
like that.
correctly. The Vice President of Earth, who awakens the morning after his election to find that his whole planet has gone berserk. To get to the bottom of things, you'll have to team up with an odd assortment of more than 40 characters scattered around the game world. With a humorous story and plenty of quests and side quests, this game can be played as a casual adventure or a full-on RPG. The original
plays-
Gunman Clive was a breakout hit on the Nintendo 3DS
Gunman
eShop,
Clive.
and now the hardcore gunfighter is back in Gunman Clive 2. This time there are 4 playable characters to choose between, each with their own unique abilities, plus more bosses, more levels, and yes, more colors. Another exclusive is headed to the eShop on Nintendo 3DS too. new episodes of Moon Chronicles will continue Renegade Kid's sci-fi first-person adventure. The 3 remaining episodes in Major Kane's Lunar Journey will be released on the same day for download, giving fans the opportunity
It's like
to
Metroid.
experience the
It really
entire
does look
season
like Metroid.
without delay. Players can purchase the new content individually as separate episodes or choose to go for the Season Pass, which contains all 3 remaining episodes for a lower price. Starting this month, Sega will be releasing a new batch of 3D classics for Nintendo 3DS. The first new 3D remake will be 3D Afterburner 2, followed by 3D Fantasy Zone, 3D Outrun, 3D Fantasy Zone 2, and 3D Thunderblade. Each game will deliver a full-fledged
Must suck to
vintage
play
arcade experience,
Sega games on Nintendo
recreating the
console.
environment down to the mechanical sound of an arcade machine. From Atlas and Spike Chunsoft comes a Nintendo 3DS exclusive that blends the gameplay of 2 dungeon crawlers to create an RPG experience like no other. Etrian Mystery Dungeon gives players the freedom to create their
Like
own
no
eclectic
other.
party of
Looks like
heroes
Pokemon
like in
Mystery.
the Etrian Odyssey series, and then take that party on a near-infinite dungeon exploring, loot-hunting quest, just like in the Mystery Dungeon series.
That's what I just said.
Story of Seasons is the rebirth of the Bokujo Monogatari series that has sold close to 10 million units worldwide by charming gamers around the globe with its fun combination of farming and life simulation. The latest entry is all about connecting with other lands across the game world or with other players online, a first for the series. And with the introduction of a new safari area, players will now have access to many new exotic animals, such as penguins, elephants, and camels. But, of course, the beloved farming and relationship-building gameplay you love will make a return when the game comes exclusively to the Nintendo eShop on Nintendo 3DS. We've got Reggie coming up next with a special announcement. But first, let's dig into one more Nintendo 3DS title. A new entry in the Fossil Fighters series is stomping your way.
I'm trying to get excited, but it's
custom vehicle and explore the full 3D world of
I don't
Fossil
know.
Fighters Frontier, filled with buried fossils just
I know
waiting
this
to
is
be
going to
dug
be a
up.
great direct. I'm not
Any fossil you
not
find
worried
can
that it's
be
not
revived
going to
as
be a great
Vivisaur,
direct.
and then
It's
pitted
just
against other
it's
Vivisaurs
not
in
anything that I'm
massive
interested
reptile
in.
rumbles of prehistoric
And that's not to say
proportions.
that there isn't somebody
Two players
that's
can team up
interested in
to
it.
battle each other's
It's just
Vivisaurs
it's not
online in tournaments
like
to
it's
determine the
cool.
reigning
I like.
champion.
I think
Or
it's
up to 6
good
players
games that
will
they're talking about,
Three
but
friends
it's not
can also
anything
team
that
up
I
online to
would
explore
get.
the world together,
So
dig up fossils, and battle as
which
allies against
I'm not a
Vivisaurs.
I don't get a lot of
And for those who
eShop
feel their
games.
Vivisaur team is ready for the fires of battle, head over to the new Fossil Stadium, an arena where you can enter tournaments, refine your skills, and see how your team stacks up against the rest. The game Fossil Fighters Frontier is coming to life March 20th of 2015.
Well, that's 3
in
games that are
stores
coming out that
and
day.
on the Nintendo eShop. Alright, that's it for now. Let's pass it over to Reggie.
Reggie.
Thanks, Bill. In March of 2011, Nintendo 3DS launched in the Americas.
New 3DS. Here we
And
go.
later on, it was joined by Nintendo 3DS XL and Nintendo 2DS. This family of handheld systems has been home to a varied and robust lineup of games, from the new titles in the Super Mario, Zelda, and Animal Crossing series, to games like Kid Icarus Uprising, Fire Emblem Awakening, Star Fox 64 3D, and a whole lot more. Today, we'd like to share with you our plans for the future of Nintendo 3DS in the Americas by introducing you to the newest member of the Nintendo 3DS family. It'll continue to play all of the titles I just mentioned, as well as many new games that are still on the way. Please take a look.
Here it is, new Nintendo 3DS. Ooh, sexy red. Sexy red and sexy black. Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter 4. This is finally the first official news about it. Oddly enough, it's not showing any, there's Majora's Mask. The amiibo functionality. It's not showing, like, this is the new Nintendo 3DS XL. It's not showing the smaller version. It's showing faster processing. Have you seen it? Yeah, actually I have. February 13th, yeah.
The new Nintendo 3DS XL system will release in North America on February 13th, 2015. It features a number of new enhancements
it was all
designed
XL,
to
it
offer
wasn't the small one.
smoothest and most engrossing on-the-go gaming possible. Now is the best time to be a part of the Nintendo 3DS generation, with games like The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D and Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate on the way. The new Nintendo 3DS XL is a great new reason to play Codename Steam and to replay recent releases like Super Smash Bros.
Or keep playing it, you know.
To see games in 3D, the screen on the original Nintendo 3DS needed to be viewed from the very center. So if your face or hands move unintentionally, you aren't able to properly experience the 3D effect.
That's why I never had a 3D effect on.
Many players simply turn the 3D off. But that's about to change, because new Nintendo 3DS XL offers brand new, super stable, face tracking 3D technology. Its inward-facing camera actually tracks the position of your face as you play games, dynamically adjusting the 3D sweet spot to ensure stable viewing at a wider angle. Even during
that would make me
frenetic
keep the
games
3DS
like
on,
Super
or
Smash
3D
Brothers
effect
for
on.
Nintendo 3DS. And because it's a hardware feature, it works with all Nintendo 3DS games. In addition to face tracking 3D, there are physical enhancements to the system as well. The big new addition is the C-Stick. Although it may look like a small button, it can detect subtle analog input from players and allows for intuitive control. Now you can enjoy the improved control in compatible games without the need for special accessories. So for example, in Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo 3DS, the C-Stick allows you to execute smash attacks with ease. You can also enjoy using the C-Stick with previously released Circle Pad Pro compatible titles like Steel Diver Sub-Wars, Resident Evil Revelations, and more.
That's actually a really, really,
The
really good
processing
game,
power of
Resident
the
Evil
new
Revelations.
Nintendo 3DS XL has also seen a boost compared to the previous model. And this power is for more than just super stable face tracking 3D technology. It also makes the entire system run smoother, speeding up the home menu and its related applications like the internet browser and Mii Maker.
I didn't really know if that was really
While
slow.
speeding up boot up times for games like Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo 3DS and Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. The enhanced processing power will also be available to developers who wish to use it to power future games as well. Hidden beneath the touchscreen, you'll find another new feature that you may be familiar with from Wii U. It's
NFC.
called Near Field Communication, or NFC for short.
Nailed it.
This wireless form of communication allows new Nintendo 3DS XL to interact with Amiibo figures. After an update planned for February, Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo 3DS will be the first Amiibo-compatible title when played on new Nintendo 3DS XL. You'll be able to power up your Super Smash Bros. Series Amiibo on the go with all the gear you've already unlocked in the game, just by tapping your Amiibo to the touchscreen. New Nintendo 3DS XL
Better power
also
level.
has a slightly longer battery life than previous models.
I noticed something kind of different.
It will now
I don't know
automatically adjust the brightness of the screen
why it is, but
based on
in the
lighting
old
conditions.
Nintendo you
So
had
you
the
can
game
enjoy
cartridge
playing
right there,
comfortably
but
while
on this
also
one you
saving
have it
battery.
right here where the
With
headphone
new
plug
Nintendo
is.
3DS XL, there's also a change to the memory card compatibility. In order to maintain the system size while enhancing the hardware specifications and performance,
Yeah, there's a different
we decided to use smaller
micro.
SD cards instead of the standard SD cards.
I don't have any micro SD cards, so that's really a pain to me.
Come with the new hardware. Those of you currently enjoying Nintendo 3DS can transfer saved data and continue gaming on the new hardware. We'll provide detailed instructions on the best way to transfer your data in the coming weeks. The new Nintendo 3DS XL system will be available in new red and new black when it releases in
new
the
red and new black.
on February
We come up with
13th
new colors.
of 2015. The system will not include an AC adapter. However, you can use an existing AC adapter from any system in the Nintendo DSi or Nintendo 3DS family, or purchase one separately. The future of the Nintendo 3DS and 3D gaming is here. Seeing truly is believing. So, let's take a look at how some upcoming games will create fresh experiences on the new Nintendo 3DS XL. Bill?
Majora's Mask.
Thanks, Reggie. The games keep coming in 2015. A month after the launch of new Nintendo 3DS XL, Abraham Lincoln will bring together heroes from classic literature and American folklore to fend off an alien invasion. Codenamed Steam comes to us from the creators of Fire Emblem and Advance Wars, and their new hybrid of turn-based strategy and real-time action plays like nothing else out there. It's all about picking the right 4-hero team and using their special Steam-powered abilities to outthink and outgun hordes of intelligent enemies. Manipulating the camera is key when scouting and planning out strategic attacks. Luckily, you can easily control the camera using the touchscreen, or, by playing on a new Nintendo 3DS XL system, you can use the new C-Stick to adjust the camera and plan your next move. And best of all, Codenamed Steam will be one of the first Nintendo 3DS games to use Amiibo. Believe it or not, the Fire Emblem characters that appeared in Super Smash Bros. Can join your team. They won't interfere with your enjoyment of the storyline, but tap an Amiibo of a Fire Emblem character like Marth or Ike to the new Nintendo 3DS XL touchscreen, and you can add them to your roster to fight alongside your team in battle. In the tradition of Fire Emblem, Amiibo characters that fall in battle cannot be revived at checkpoints during a fight. You'll have to wait until the match is over and tap the Amiibo on the touchscreen again to have that hero rejoin your team. It's an added risk that strategy fans will love. Plus, the Fire Emblem characters wield weaponry pulled straight from their core series, like Marth's sacred sword, the Falchion. It's definitely a heavy hitter, but his rapier is even better for striking weak spots. And his special, the Lodestar, heals a substantial amount of damage for all nearby units. As for Ike, his blessed blade Regno sends out powerful shockwaves. He also comes armed with the wide-swinging axe, Irvin, and his special move, Ether. The Ike Amiibo will release in February, with Robin and Lucina coming later this spring. And if you didn't manage to pick up a Marth Amiibo when they launched last year, you're in luck. We're planning on bringing more to the US a bit later this year, so stay tuned for more details. Codenamed Steam launches on
I
Nintendo
almost
3DS
bought a really expensive
and
Marth
on
on
new
eBay.
Nintendo 3DS
Now I
XL
won't.
with enhanced features on March 13th, in stores and on the Nintendo eShop. Ace Combat Assault Horizon Legacy Plus
Here's another
is back,
Amiibo
with new
one.
features you can only experience on the new Nintendo 3DS XL. With the improved 3D view, players will feel like they're in the middle of a heart-pounding dogfight from the cockpit of an ultra-realistic aircraft. And by utilizing the added C-Stick and the ZR and ZL buttons, they'll now have total control over the skies. The developers have also collaborated with Nintendo to provide special aircraft skins that can be unlocked in-game or by using select Amiibo figures. The latest in air combat will be available in stores or on the Nintendo 3DS eShop starting February 13th. Next, I have some follow-up information about the new Nintendo 3DS XL exclusive version of Xenoblade Chronicles, which we announced for Japan last August. It's a remake of the original Wii game, designed to make full use of the new Nintendo 3DS XL hardware. The new version offers 3D visuals and allows players to view maps and character stats on the bottom screen. There's also a bonus mode where you can view 3D models of the characters. Since the developer of the Wii version, Monolith Soft, is currently hard at work on Xenoblade Chronicles X, we tasked Monster Games with this project. the same developers who expertly ported Donkey Kong Country Returns from the Wii to the Nintendo 3DS.
They actually did a really good job, so Monster Games know
Xenoblade
what they're doing.
Chronicles 3D will be available in April 2015, exclusively for new Nintendo 3DS XL.
That's actually really early. I figured it'd be about
There's another
summertime.
brand new game coming to the Nintendo 3DS eShop. Let's start with a trailer.
What the heck is this? 60 frames per second. I love when that's like the best feature of the game. 60 frames per second. Ironfall.
Created by a small team of 3 talented indie developers called VD Dev, Ironfall will bring fast-paced shooting action straight to your handheld. The game is perfectly suited for using the C-Stick on new Nintendo 3DS XL. It may just give you the edge you need to fight off the invasion. It can also be played
Looks
on
very
any
Gears of
Nintendo
War-y.
3DS or 2DS system. Look out for Ironfall on the Nintendo 3DS eShop soon. We are pleased to announce today that Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate will receive a special edition new Nintendo 3DS XL hardware bundle in North America and Europe. This bundle will be available alongside the launch of the new Nintendo 3DS XL on February 13th, exclusively at GameStop. We'll now pass things over to executive producer Ryozo Tsujimoto from Capcom to tell us a little bit more about Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate.
They only got a few minutes left. I figured they would do Mewtwo, but I guess not. I also thought they might do Star Fox. So one of those are going to get reviewed. One of them's going to get shown off and the other one's not. I think Star Fox is going to get the win this time.
ぜひこの 3D でこのモンスターハンター4アルティメイト遊んでいただけたらと思います。モンスターハンターとはですね、皆さんプレイヤーの方がですね、一人のハンターと
You know, Monster Hunter, speaking of that, since he's talking about it, I've only played Monster Hunter 3 on the Wii U, and that game really seems like it should be played on a home console because you got the large monsters and big areas to go through, but they put it on the handheld, which is, I don't know, it seems weird to me. Like, it seems like it would be much more fitted for a home console because you would have more players and you'd be able to show off a lot more than if you were doing it on a handheld. But then again, this game was born on the handheld, so I understand why they're keeping it on handheld. It's like Pokemon. I mean, there's been a few console Pokemon games, but it's really like its home is handheld games. So
全14種、こちらをすべて使っていただくことが可能となっております。マルチプレイの方もローカル通信プレイ、インターネット通信プレイ、これ両方遊んでいただくことが可能になっております。モンスターハンターを初めてプレイされる方も多いと思いますので、そういう方でもですね、このモンスターハンターの遊び方を分かっていただけるような内容で今回体験版考えておりますので、ぜひまだですねモンスターハンターをプレイされてないという方もダウンロードしてこの体験版の方をプレイしていただけたらと思っております。最後になりましたが、このモンスターハンターはですね、
Monster Hunter
皆様に
puzzle
提
swap
供させていただきたいと思ってますの
for
で
Enemy
期待
Plaza.
しておいてください。このモンスターハンター4アルティメイト、任天堂 3DS、任天堂 2DS、ニュー任天堂 3DS で2月の13日に発売を予定しておりますので、皆さんぜひプレイしてみてください。ありがとうございました。
Thank you, Tsujimoto-san. Let's finish with a title we announced in our last Nintendo Direct. Love it or fear it, The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D is an emotional experience. And with new Nintendo 3DS XL, you'll be even more immersed in this classic gaming world thanks to its face-tracking 3D technology. Another improvement to the original that you can only experience on this new system is full 360-degree camera control. Simply slide your finger on the C-stick to peer around the corners and take in the scenery. We've also finalized the release date. The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D will be available on February 13th of 2015. And Zelda fans, if you pre-order Codename Steam at GameStop, you'll receive a Majora's Mask pin at the time of pickup while supplies last. Wait, February 13th? That sounds familiar, doesn't it? Well, it should, because it's also the same day that new Nintendo 3DS XL becomes available. And what better way to celebrate a dual release than with something like this?
Aha, sweet.
Introducing new Nintendo 3DS XL, Majora's Mask style. Definitive way to play what is arguably the most fascinating Zelda game ever made.
That actually looks really, really good. Like, I want that. I'm going to pre-order the hell out of that thing.
Well, that's it from me today. Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye. Oh, that was it? Wow. They didn't do either of the Mewtwo or... I can't believe that. Like, that's really weird. I figured they would do something with the DLC of Smash, because it would also come out in the spring, and they still haven't talked about the Miiverse stage or the tournament modes. So that's really, really weird. But, whatever. That's it. That's all that they're going to talk about, I guess. My subscription feed is loaded with GameXplain of them loading up Puzzles and Dragon, Pokemon Shuffle, New Fire Emblem, Kirby, Wii Games, Captain Toad, Mario Party 10, Hyrule Warriors, Splatoon, Xenoblade, Project Treasure, Mario vs. Donkey Kong, Xenoblade Chronicles X, and then the new 3DS. Oh, okay. I'm tired. I'm going to bed now. Let's go into sleep. Alright, final thoughts on this. It was a good direct, as always. It wasn't a disappointing one. I actually got the one thing that I kind of really, really wanted, which was the new Nintendo 3DS. Kind of disappointed that they didn't talk anything about the Smash, but that's okay. I got the one thing that I did want, which was the new Nintendo 3DS, the release date for Majora's Mask. Splatoon kind of got a release month, which was May, so that's good. Yeah. Nothing too exciting. I am actually kind of surprised they didn't talk about Star Fox, but other than that, it was pretty good. I give it a good review. I liked it. I liked it out of I freaking loved it. I don't know. I'm tired now. I'm going to bed. Thanks for watching this. All of it, if I kept it all. If not, then thanks for watching it anyway. But anyway, I'm going to bed. I'm tired. I'm sleepy. Good night.